less a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade. Heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade. Heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Am I sounding good? Hold on. Am I sounding alright? Okay, cool, cool, cool. It's working. Okay, sick, sick. Hello, everyone. What's happening? What is hip hop happening? Oh, thanks. I just got it done yesterday. I needed to get it cut, so my hairdresser was like, hey, why don't you do a new color? So I was like, let's go with like a kind of ashy blue. Kind of blends in. A little bit. Looks alright to me, I'd say. Yeah, I like it. Start a stream without audio issues. That's an achievement in and of itself. The audio not too loud for you guys? I'm going to turn that down a bit. Why can I not hear myself? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Now I can hear myself. Hey, thank you for the 2 months. 5 a.m. to look at your hair, no regrets. Yeah, I realized until after I got it, I was like, oh, this is like the same hair color as Aki. That was completely coincidental too. Like, I just asked my hairdresser, I was like, hey, do you wanna, can you give me like a new color? I really like the gray that I had before, but because I had like re-dyed the gray parts black, I had to like kind of, I don't know how it works, I'm not a hairdresser obviously, but I had to like undye the black to make it easier for me to get the new color in, if that makes sense. But, yeah, and then I got it in, and then it wasn't until afterwards I realized, oh, it's kind of the same color as Aki's. It's gonna fade to like a lot more of like a lighter blue though. Hey, Smooksy, thank you for the 500 bits, dude. No, I haven't yet. I have all the volumes back there, so I want to read it. Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale game? No, I haven't. What is that? The fuck is that? I mean, I've seen the trailer for the new Final Fantasy, if that's what you mean. Is that what you mean? Also, I'm really upset. You're probably going to see me rubbing my eyes a lot, because I forgot my fucking glasses in the office, and I haven't been bothered to go get it. So, yeah, I've been staring at my computer, and it's like, I'm usually used to, wearing the glasses that you usually see me wearing during streams and whatnot, but I left them at the fucking office, so my eyes are just like, ah! So, yeah, you're gonna see me blinking a lot, because my eyes are very sensitive. I'll go get it, though. I'll go get it eventually. Maybe, like, tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, rip my eyes. I'd like to return to Yakuza. I don't know. Okay, so, for starters, it's been how many fucking days since I streamed last? Let's see. I think it's been like 2 weeks almost. Oh, my audio's sounding good. That's good. Let's see. I think it was 2 weeks since the last time I streamed. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks ago. God. I apologize for that. Your boy has been very fucking busy. Oh my god. February has absolutely just kicked my ass this month. This month has kicked my ass, dude. Just to put in perspective of how fucking busy I was this month. Out of the 28 days of February, right, we're on the 26th right now, so it's basically almost the end. And not including today, alright, because I'm kind of off today, even though I'm gonna record after this stream. I had 3 days off this month. 3 days off! Every other day I was either doing Trash Taste, doing something for Trash Taste, filming my own channel, filming for someone else's channel, or just like going out to like do a meeting or, hang out, or, because it was Aki's birthday this month, right? So, we had all of that going on. It was good though. It was good. It wasn't all work, luckily. It wasn't all work. A lot of it was work, but it wasn't all work. So, yeah, it was tough. So that's why I haven't been able to stream at all this month. Which kind of sucks. But, I thought, you know what? Finally. I must. Now I have the time today. I'm at home right now. Aki's out doing some filming stuff on her own. So, I need to film this month's monthly otaku collection today. But I figured, you know what? I got some time. Might as well catch up with you guys. So here we are. So, yeah, you guys are seeing this cut for the first time. Like, I haven't even like taken a photo of this haircut yet on anything. But the next video that you're gonna see on this weekend will be me with this haircut, because it's literally, I'm filming it after this. But I'm gonna say this in the video as well, but because I filmed a lot of videos. Whoops, sorry. I filmed a lot of videos beforehand this month, before I got my hair cut. Like, the next, like, month or two worth of videos is going to be, like, kind of swapping and changing between this haircut and my old haircut, so don't get confused. Not that anyone's actually going to care. This just I'm just telling that to myself. Have you already played Persona 5 Strikers? Yeah, I played it like a year ago when it came out in Japan. Because it took them like over a year to localize that game. Because it only just came out like last week, right? Or this week? Also, I saw Persona 5 Strikers on Steam? When the fuck did they announce that? When the fuck did they announce that it was going to come onto Steam? Because Because there's never been a Persona game on Steam, right? Because Persona 5's not on Steam, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's a PS4 exclusive. And a Switch port, alright? Oh, Persona 4's on stream. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, you're right, chat. Danon with the $5, thank you, dude. Have you read Sonobiscudol, aka My Dress Up Darling? I love how the theme is challenging gender norms. Need more of that in Japan? I haven't. I've never heard of it, but I'll probably check it out. Seems pretty dope. Zombie Virus, thank you for the 2 gifts. Yeah, I saw Persona 4 Golden was on stream, but I was just surprised because I didn't think Persona 5. I didn't think they were going to put Persona 5 Strikers on Steam. But then again, it is a collaborative game with Koei Tecmo, and there's a lot of Koei Tecmo games on Steam, so maybe it's because of that, or maybe it's just a complete fucking coincidence. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea. I'll be talking about that in a video today, Naira. Don't worry. Oh, dude. Yeah, right? We don't even have, like, Persona 5 on Steam. Because if we had Persona 5 on Steam, bruh, I would stream that. Even though I've already beaten the game, like, 6 times. I could play that again. I could play that again. Like, I have it on PS4. Problem is, it's in Japanese, and the PS4 is in my living room, and I do not want to I don't want to unplug that shit. It is, like, nice and compact in my living room, like, space, right? I don't want to, like, pull that shit out, bring it over to my office, plug in all the fucking capture card bullshit, and mess around with that. Like, I just don't want to fuck around with that. So Ueki no Hosoku is fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I grew up with that manga. It's great. I have played Nier Automata, but I haven't actually finished it. I streamed it a very, very long time ago. God, when was that? I'd say it was like, I think I was still back in my old place. It was probably maybe like 3 years ago I streamed that. Obviously the VOD is fucking gone. I think some of the episodes are on my second channel, but I only got to the first ending of Nier. So technically I haven't even finished it because I figured, like, I started playing that because I was, like, just genuinely looking forward to it, right? I was like, oh yeah, cool. You know, we can play some Nier Automata, hell yeah. And then it was fun, but I feel it's not a very good, like, stream game. Like, people lost interest very quickly. So I think that's why I kind of dropped off on playing it. I do want to finish it though. I do want to finish it. Like, I still have it on Steam. I'd be down to play it again. It was really, really fun. Yeah, Nier is kind of niche. I mean, I feel that's what's been happening. See, here's the problem with me starting long games on Twitch, is that, especially when it's like a story-based game, yeah, I don't know, like, when it's a story-based game, I feel that it's really hard to, like, keep playing that game and maintain the same audience for it, you know what I mean? Like, Because I feel that's what's kind of happened with Yakuza as well, where, like, the more times I stream it, the less and less people are watching. And I mean, you know, obviously, like, I don't blame people for dropping off, right? Like, because it's a long fucking game. And that game especially has some really long cutscenes where it's literally just, like, watching a movie, right? So, I've been having fun with it, but I kind of haven't been all that motivated to keep playing it on Twitch. So I've been trying to like find a game because in all my time that puzzling, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Because in all my time that I've been streaming like all sorts of different games, there's only really been one game, like one long game that I've done on stream from start to finish, and it be, I guess, like and me maintaining like the same amount of people all the way through. Like, I didn't see a dip at all, and that was Dragon Quest XI. And I think that's why I had so much fun with it, because like people kept coming back to it, right? And I had a lot of fucking fun with that game. Like, oh my god, Dragon Quest XI was such a good game. So good. So I've been trying to find a game like that again. You know what I mean? I've been trying to find a game like that again, where it's like, it's story-based, but, you know, even if you're not like... Because with Dragon Quest XI, right, let's be real, like, most people who watch someone play that game aren't really in it for the story. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much like, it's very grind heavy, right? Like, you can kind of jump into that game whenever you want if someone's streaming it. So, I do want to find... Yeah, Final Fantasy X was something I've been definitely thinking of, because I haven't played it in a while. And I would like to play it again. Yeah, DQ11 was fucking amazing. If you guys like JRPGs, please, please, please play Dragon Quest XI. It is fucking great. No, it's not only Wonder Egg. It's a lot. This season's stacked, dude. There's a lot of good stuff. Nice drip. It's not actually my drip. It's my friend Elvis the Alien's merch. He sent me like a bunch of merch, and I fucking love it. I reckon, like, I've seen a lot of like YouTuber merch in the past, but I'd have to say, my buddy Elvis the Alien's merch probably has to be one of the coolest, and it feels so good too. The t-shirt as well is his that I'm wearing underneath. This is also from the same brand. Isn't that so sick? That does not look like YouTuber merch. It is so fucking clean. So yeah, I'll give a shout out. It's called Alien. Alien. Aayylien. He's not paying me to do it, but he's a good friend of mine, so go check out his merch. It's fucking great. Legit some of the best fucking like YouTuber merch I've seen. And I want to do merch like this, but it's like, I don't know. I've been really scared to get into the whole merch thing, because I've tried doing it in the past, and I wasn't really satisfied with it, you know? I wasn't really satisfied with it. So, something I definitely want to try and do in the near future, but Trash Taste merch? Yeah, that's an option. I mean, we've been thinking about Trash Taste merch, but we want to make Trash Taste merch really special. You know, we've done one merch drop before, and that was the first Trash Taste t-shirts, which went really, really well. But we want our merch to be like fucking like this quality. You know what I mean? We want our merch to be fucking this quality. So, not to say that our first, not to say that our first shirt wasn't this quality. I'd say it was, but we want to like be able to like consistently drop merch that's this quality. So, hey Josh, thank you for 5 months, dude. The merch should be trash quality to match trash taste. Nah, dude. It needs to be the opposite, right? It needs to be like, it's called trash taste, but the taste is clean, and the drip is fire. It's that juxtaposition in branding. You feel? Yeah, I'm looking into it though. I'm definitely gonna ask. Elvis on some pointers. I know a lot of people who like have their own brands and stuff like that that do it so fucking well, you know. Like obviously Elvis is fucking killing it. My other friend Fake Nerd Boy, who does Fake Nerd, he has a brand called Fake Nerd. His drip is that drip is clean as well. It's just a lot of work. That's the problem. Like you gotta fucking commit to merch, especially if you want to make it look good, right? It's hard, man. Make the merch taste like Nintendo cartridges. we should have like we should release like a cologne that smells like trash. Yeah, we'll think about it though. I'm definitely looking into it for not just trash taste, but also just for like my own stuff. Because I have like, admittedly, I have really been getting into like, you know, merch stuff recently, and like just fashion in general. A lot of people like, I feel like every time I, you know, post a picture or something, or I'm on Trash Taste, people are always just like, man, Joe's drip's so clean, bro. I'm like, I mean, it's okay. But it's weird because like I never cared about like clothes or fashion or anything like that until very, very recently. So yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it though. Bum, 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 bum. How do you feel about Crasians? What the fuck is Crasians? I just realized there's a $1 donation here from Moist Critical. I don't think it's actually Charlie that says B-Stars is bad. Alright, mate. Should be doing homework right now, but I'm watching your stream, but I don't regret anything. Irresponsibility! When are we getting critical on Trash Taste? Whenever the world opens up. Whenever the world gets its shit together. Whenever that may be. I don't know. I don't know when the fuck that's going to be. But, you know, be nice. It'll be nice. Yes, for the 900th millionth time, yes. We're gonna try and get PewDiePie. Don't fucking worry, alright? I feel like I have to answer this question every fucking day. Yes, Felix will come on, but again, when the world fucking opens up. I get you guys want, like, all these people to come on to Trash Taste, but not sure if you're living under a rock, but no one can go anywhere right now. And you have to understand, the only people we can get on the show are the people who fucking live here. And big shocker, Felix and Charlie don't live here. So, calm your ass, alright? We're eventually gonna get them on, hopefully. They both have said that they want to come on. But, you know, just chill. So yeah, I get you guys want like all these people to come on. We do too. Don't get me wrong. We're not disagreeing with you. We want to get Felix on. We want to get Charlie on. We all want to get all these cool fucking people on. But right now, we're only limited to people who are A, living in Japan currently or are in Japan, and B, who are comfortable enough with coming to our studio from wherever they are and hang out, right? It's not... It ain't rocket science. You know, so just be like, you know... We already have, like, a number of guests that we've already lined up, right? We have, like... Yeah, at least a few. So, just wait till they come out. Just wait till they come out, alright? It's all good, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Actually, I'm totally cool with only you guys on the show. Well, don't worry. We're gonna have normal episodes as well. Don't worry. Hey, Shuffling, what's up, dude? No glasses, monkers. Yeah, I fucking... My eyes are hurting. Is this what it's like to just have normal eyesight? Ew. Gross. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Would you play a game like Monster Hunter? I want to get back into Monster Hunter. But last time I played Monster Hunter was Monster Hunter 3 on the PSP. That was the last time I played Monster Hunter. So... You know what's the problem with Monster Hunter? It is really fucking boring playing by yourself, playing solo. Like, really fucking boring. The only reason why I played Monster Hunter 3 back in the day was because all of my friends played Monster Hunter 3. So we would, like, gather every day in school with our PSPs and just, like, fucking, like, during break, we would just play Monster Hunter 3 together. Because back then, like, when the last time I played Monster Hunter, there was no online. It was like LAN or nothing. It was LAN or solo. So, like, I'd be down to get back into Monster Hunter. I'm probably gonna suck at it because it's been such a massive gap between the last one I played. And even then, I was not good at Monster Hunter 3. I was not very good at the game. Like, I literally just played it because it looked fun, and I had a lot of fun playing it with my friends. But Monster Hunter World, right, is like, now you can play Monster Hunter Online. With, like, you know, Monster Hunter Online as the namesake, and, like, Monster Hunter World and stuff like that, right? But again, the problem is, I have no one to fucking play that game with. I don't know a single person who is into Monster Hunter World. I think Bluest might be. I have to remember. Yeah, Monster Hunter is super accessible now. Super. I heard Monster Hunter World is, like, they've improved a lot of things with it. Oh, hey, it's Techie. What's up, dude? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you also play Monster Hunter, don't you? What's up, Tech? Hold on, let me... Oh, shit. Charlie's afraid of going overseas? What, just in general, or... Or, like, because of the pandemic? Oh, yeah, Tech, I remember you talking about Monster Hunter. But then okay, but, like, hear me out. Say, for example, right, I was able to find someone, or a group of friends, right, who are down to play Monster Hunter with me. Here's where the second problem comes into play. I'm not a full-time streamer. So basically, I need to find the time to not only organize a sesh, but then stream it. Because I know for a fact, I know, y'all motherfuckers are gonna be mad as fuck at me when you hear that I played fucking Monster Hunter World with, like, Tech and Bluest off stream. You'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Why didn't you stream it? So... Oh, is Charlie just afraid to fly in general? No, I mean, he'll get over it. It's like, what, a 10-hour flight from wherever he is in America to Tokyo? Be alright. He'll do it. He'll do it for the boys. He lives in Tampa. Yeah, so for what? Tampa, Florida, right? So that's like... Oh yeah, that is a long flight. That's like 15 hours, maybe? Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Charlie. 髪が可愛い、ありがとう。How's Aki? Aki's good. Aki's good. I flew from Maryland in 2007 with a layover. Oh god. Inland, like, layovers are the fucking worst, aren't they? It is definitely not arigato, that's for sure. It's arigato. It maybe just sounds like arigato, because when you say it quickly. Yeah, Aki's doing something with Emma, I think, like some kind of TC thing. Well, did you hear that from Emma? She probably said it on her stream. Where is my golden strands of hair? Well, clearly, it ain't on my fucking head, is it? Clearly, it ain't on my fucking head. This music is reminding me, though, of how I really want to play some Pokemon on stream again. That'd be fun. Will Jesus-chan ever come back? Probably not. Probably not. You don't know how much... Okay, you don't know how much I hated maintaining that hair. Like, yeah, it looked alright. You put it in a fucking ponytail or whatever. Looks cool and everything, but God. I would not want to go back to a hair that long, to be honest with you. I would not want to go to hair that long. It is just too much. Too much to maintain. Do you actually think we'll get Gen 4 remakes? Probably we will, yeah. I mean, they're remaking everything, right? Yo, Pokemon Snap remake, who's fucking excited? Because this boy is. I'm fucking pumped for the Pokemon Snap remake, dude. God. I'm so fucking pumped for that. That and, like, Mario Golf as well looks lit. What's the fucking, I've been telling people about this all fucking week, but I saw it at the Nintendo Direct. The last Nintendo Direct, whenever that was. What was it's the Square Enix. Let's see, most people didn't give a shit about the last Direct, because there was just a lot of, like, Square Enix games coming out, but I was like, fucking Square Enix game, let's go! Triangle Strategy. Yo, that game looks like the shit. I am fucking getting that game, dude. Yo, Triangle Strategy looks so dope. That is, like, right up my alley. Dude, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics with, like, a little bit of Fire Emblem sprinkled into it with some Octopath, dude. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Final Fantasy Tactics is, like, one of my favorite fucking Game Boy Advance games. I'm just so happy that there's, like, a game of that's coming back. I haven't played the demo yet. I really want to check out the demo. Pumped for the new Splatoon. I've never actually played Splatoon, Tech. Believe it or not. I think maybe it's because I don't really play, like, FPS. Yeah, I've actually been replaying Octopath. Because I realize I haven't finished all the endings yet. So, like, whenever I've had time off, I've I've just like kind of quickly gone onto my Switch and just played a little bit of Octopath. That game's fun as fuck, dude. The soundtrack for Octopath is bruh. Godlike. Nier Replicant remake is by Square Enix. Well, yeah, Nier is a Square Enix title, right? Pretty sure. Is the Octopath story good? It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I just really enjoy kind of, you know, old school, like, the fucking pixel art era, like, JRPGs is like, don't even talk to me. Like, that is my shit. So, like, dude, Octopath's a fucking, like, dude, Octopath's a fucking brilliant game. Especially, like, but I totally get people who say that, or think, or both, that they think Octopath is boring. Because it really is a JRPG lover's JRPG. Like, if you are not into JRPGs, or pixel art JRPGs, or anything like that, like the Super Nintendo era JRPGs, then you will not. I'm just saying, don't even bother trying to get into it. Don't even bother trying to get into it. For people asking about Persona 5 Strikers, no, because I beat that game over a year ago. So, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Gameplay, music, and Octopath. Chef's kiss. Yeah, and Bravery Default 2 as well. Which, when I saw Bravery Default 2, I was like, fuck. I need to finish Bravery Default 1. I need to finish that. I need to finish Octopath. I need to finish Bravery Default. There's too many games I need to finish before new ones are coming out. Big sad. Any games I'm willing to replay? I mean, technically I'm replaying Octopath. Because, you know, as the name suggests, Octopath has 8 endings, right? And I've only finished 3 of them? I think? I'm playing through Primrose's story right now. But I think I finished... Oh my god, what are the names of the characters? I finished the Merchant Girl story, the Healer Girl story, and the Hunter. The Hunter Girl story. Yeah, I finished those 3 storylines. But I'm doing Primrose right now, which is the 4th one. Yeah, dude, Primrose's story is lit. Yeah, I haven't done, like, Alberic or, Terion or any of those yet. But I will eventually. I will eventually. The standard of living is definitely not higher than other countries. It's actually quite low compared to most first world countries. It's just that Japan doesn't know how to fuck. It's because Japan is stuck in the 80s in terms of entertainment. They think America and all like English speaking first world countries still fucking go to Blockbuster. So that's why they're so expensive. Wow. There are people in this chat who don't know what a Blockbuster is. Oh my god! Why are you making me feel so old? Dead ass, there are people here who don't know what a Blockbuster is. That just makes me sad. Oh, that makes me so sad. Wait, dead ass? Like, hold on. For real though, for real. People who are saying what's Blockbuster, are you actually being serious? And be honest with me. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you dead ass say you don't know what a Blockbuster is. I will dead ass not be mad. I'm doing a survey right now. I'm doing a survey of, hey, hold on, you know what? What am I doing? Twitch has a fucking poll function. Let's do that. I'm gonna open a poll right now. Alright? I'm gonna open a poll right fucking now. Alright? Do you know what Blockbuster is? And don't look it up, right? Don't look it up. Okay? I actually genuinely want to know. Yes or no question. I genuinely want to know. Here you go. I genuinely want to know how many people know what a Blockbuster is. I genuinely want to know. Answer honestly and genuinely. This is a scientific survey to see how many people in here don't know what a Blockbuster is. If you don't know, that's okay. Be honest with me and just say no. Because I genuinely want to know. Okay? Be honest with me. Be honest. If you know what a Blockbuster is, don't troll and say no. Be honest and just say yes. Because I genuinely want to know what the percentage is. And it's not like, you know, don't do like a oh, I know the name of it, but I don't actually know what it is. If you need to know what it is in order for you to say yes. At the top, you'll see it at the top. It says current poll. Do you know what Blockbuster is? We are at... Wow, that's scary. Okay, it's about to end. It's about to end. I genuinely want to know. Obviously, we can't get all 1,400 people voting, because some people are on mobile and stuff like that. I don't know if poll shows up on mobile, but... Okay, 85% of people said yes. 15% said no. 85%. 662 people said yes, I know what a Blockbuster is. 118 people said no. That is scary. That is scary. I'm glad to know that the majority of my audience are fucking boomers like myself. Okay. Oh my god. Let me see actually. How does the internet define a Blockbuster? Because I don't know if Blockbusters were the same all over the place, but okay, so to put it, how the Blockbuster in Australia that we had, right, was basically, god, how do I explain it? A Blockbuster is, it's basically, I don't know if I need to ask this, but to the 15% of people that said no, did you guys have Blockbuster? Okay, because then this is going to be different, because, yeah, Blockbuster was a company, right? Basically, it was a rental company for movies, music, games, that kind of stuff. Basically, think of a GameStop, but instead of buying the game, you rent it out for a certain amount of time, and then afterwards, you bring it back, right? I don't know if people still do rental services and shit like that. But anyway, when my fondest memory of Blockbuster was myself, my sister, and my dad going to the closest Blockbuster from our house, which was about, like, fuck, I don't know, 5-6 minutes away. And we would drive there, and my dad would go to the movie section where he would go and rent out, like, 5 or 6 movie, like, VHSs. Not even DVDs at this point. VHSs of, like, 90s movies. 90s and 80s movies. You would rent out VHSs, and then my sister and me would go to the game section to rent out, like, fucking Game Boy Advance games. So you'd do that, you'd borrow it, not even buy it, you would borrow it, right? And then you'd be like, however much money, bring it back on this day at this time, otherwise we're gonna put an extra, like, little, extension. Basically, like, there are still rental places, right? Like, people know about rental places. But Blockbuster was, like, the biggest one. Like, it was an American company that went worldwide, and then obviously after after Blu-ray and streaming became a thing, Blockbuster just became completely obsolete. Is this still... No, hold on, let me look it up. Blockbuster. When did it actually... Ceased operations September the 23rd, 2010. 2010. It has been a busted company for over 10 years now. Holy shit. I didn't realize it ended so quickly. God. 2010. Almost 11 years ago it ceased operations. Jesus Christ. Poll for VHS? I mean, look, it's probably going to be the same percentage. It's probably going to be the same 15% that don't know what a Blockbuster is, right? It's probably going to be the same. Okay, what, should we? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. We're doing a scientific study. Do you know what a VHS is? Yes or no? There you go. There you go. New poll. Do you know what a VHS is? Be honest. This is a scientific study. Don't troll. Don't lie. You can be honest. I'm not going to crucify you if you don't know what a VHS is. I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to know. Because this is interesting to me. This is interesting. This is hella interesting to me. The poll is up. The poll is up. You can see it at the top of the chat box. The poll is up. I genuinely want to know. This is hella interesting to me. And it's building. It's definitely not as bad as, It's definitely not as bad as, fucking the Blockbuster thing. Not bad so far. Only 7%. The next question will be laser discs. Dude, laser discs are a little before my time as well. I mean, I grew up in the VHS era, so... 0% yes, yeah, exactly. I only know about laser discs because, like, I had, like, a massive fascination for it, like, as I got older. Like, I have a couple of laser discs. I have a couple of anime laser discs. Okay, see, not too bad. Okay, it's about to end, but basically 93% said that they know what a VHS is. Only 7% said that they don't know what a VHS is. Which is interesting, right? Because that would mean that there are more people who don't know what a Blockbuster is, but they know what was inside of a Blockbuster. That's interesting. That's interesting. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it that more people know what a VHS is than people who know what a Blockbuster is? You'd think that those two would go hand in hand. But then the real question, right? The real question is, to the 93% of you that answered yes on I know what a VHS is, right? How many of you know what VHS stands for? How many of you know that? Don't look it up. How many of you know what that stands for? Like, everybody knows. Yeah, VHS. Of course I know what a VHS is. Right? Of course. Yeah, there you go. Some people already got it. It's a video home system. But we said VHS, VHS, VHS so much, right? That it's like, it's one of those, like, it's one of those, not anagrams. What's the word for it? Yeah, anagram, right? Is that what? Anagram? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like, acronym, sorry. I'm fucking tired today. Yeah, acronym. It's one of those acronyms where you're just like, yeah, of course, I've heard of it, but, oh yeah, I don't really know what that stands for. Yeah, a VCD player the same as a VHS. No, a VCD player is a video... fuck. What does VCD stand for? See, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know. Video compact disc, okay. Yeah, see, it's like, again, it's one of those, like, I only realized recently that there are so many fucking, like, acronyms in the world that we hear so much, and yet when we stop and think to ourselves, wait, what does that actually stand for? Like, you don't really know, right? Yeah, like a PhD or NWA. I mean, I know what NWA stands for, but I'm not gonna say it. Like, you know, like, yeah, like laser is one. Scuba is another one. Do you guys know what scuba stands for? Like scuba diving? Scuba? That's an acronym. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. That's an acronym. Scuba stands for, what is it? It's like self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. I think that's what that stands for. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Scuba. NTR. Well, NTR is not an acronym. NTR is not an acronym, guys. NTR is just short for netorare. It's not an acronym, though. UB. Foley Cooley is also not an acronym. BYOB is bring your own booze. USB is Universal Serial Bus, I think it's called. Yeah, USB is Universal Serial Bus. Not cereal as in, like, the eating cereal. I only know that because I studied that in school. BBC, the British Broadcasting Channel? Or are you talking about Big Black Cock? Which one? There's two acronyms for BBC. HTML, hypertext transfer. Oh shit, what does the ML stand for? I know HTTP stands for hypertext transfer something protocol. Fuck, what was the second T? Markup language, that's it, yeah. Hypertext transfer markup language. And then HTTP is hypertext transfer protocol. Yeah. Yeah, hypertext transfer protocol. Yeah, is HTTP. Laser? Laser is, oh, what does laser stand for again? It's like, light. I know the L in laser is light. It's like, light amplification. Light amplifications by stimulated emissions of radiation. That's it. Laser. So that means that the canon way of spelling laser is with an S, not a Z. That Americans think. Because the American spelling of laser is L-A-Z-E-R. But the correct way, because it's an acronym, the only way that laser can be spelled is with an S. Hey, thank you for the 4 months. I've seen some Americans spell it with a Z. I've seen some Americans spell it with an S. I feel it just depends. It just depends, I feel. But the only times I have ever seen laser being spelled with a Z is with my American friends. So I just thought laser, they spell laser. I mean, look, American English, they fuck up every other spelling, right? So, to me, it didn't even cross my mind that, oh yeah, of course, Americans would fuck up the spelling of laser. Like, you guys spell the word neighbor wrong, you guys spell the word center wrong, you guys spell, meter wrong. You guys spell, what else? Favorite. Spell that wrong. Color. Spell color wrong. You say Z instead of Z. So, can you really blame me to think that you guys also fucked up the spelling of laser? Can you really blame me for that? It's not wrong, it's different. No, it's actually wrong. I'm sorry. You guys might say, oh, it's not wrong, it's just different. But Americans are the only ones who spell it that way. Everybody else spells it the correct way. So it's not, it is different, but it's also wrong. I'm just saying. Every other country, every other English-speaking country spells color, neighbor, meter, all of those in the exact same way. And oh my god, don't even get me started on the fucking Imperial System. Jesus Christ. Every time I talk to, like, Aki, I'm just like, how do I explain to her how long 3 meters is? Or, like, how do I explain to her how long a kilometer is? And then every time I'm just like, oh my god, okay, how many fucking miles in a kilometer? God, I don't even, I think it's like 0.6 miles to a kilometer or something. Something like that. Yeah, because I remember I asked Aki once, right? I said, okay, so you guys, so in the Imperial System, the shortest measurement, right? The shortest measurement for them is an inch, right? Which is, I think, 2.4 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters, something like that, right? An inch is the shortest measurement in the metric system, not the metric system, sorry, the Imperial System, right? 2.5, yeah, 2.54. Round it down, it's about 2.5, right? So an inch is 2.5 centimeters, okay? To everyone else, though, that's a lot of space. Like, it's like that, right? Probably 2.5 centimeters. An inch is probably about that, right? So then I said, okay, but then what if you want to measure something that's less than an inch? Because in the metric system, we have millimeters, right? And if we want to get even smaller, we got, micrometers, nanometers, right? All the, I mean, not that we use nanometers and micrometers all that much, but the you get my point, right? And Aki just dead ass straight said to me, she's like, why would we ever measure something that's smaller than that? She dead ass said that to my face. I thought she was joking. She was like, I don't think we ever measure anything that's smaller than that. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, it's just, like, if it's less than an inch, we just say it's really small. Like, what? So then I asked my other American friends, right? I just thought Aki was weird. But then I asked my other American friends, like, you know, some of Aki's friends in Vegas, right? Who have, like, never left America, right? So it's, like, true, proper Americans, right? And I asked them the same question. I was like, so the shortest measurement for you guys is an inch, which we would call 2.5 centimeters, right? What if you have to measure something that's less than an inch? And they said the exact same thing. They just said, oh, I don't think I've ever thought to myself to measure something that's smaller than an inch. I just say it's smaller than an inch. I was like, what? Oh yeah, and then also the other thing, this is funny. This is fucking funny. Okay, so here's my understanding of the Imperial System. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Americans. Not that you'd be able to correct me anyway, because you guys don't know the own system you use, but you have an inch, right? It is 12 inches to the foot, right? Which is about 30 centimeters, right? In metric for everyone else, right? It's 12 inches to a foot, and it's 3 feet to a yard, okay? A yard is roughly a meter, right? From my understanding. So then I said, how many yards to a mile? See, the fact that I've so far seen about 8 different answers to that question just goes to show how fucked the Imperial System is. I think the answer is 1,760 yards to a mile, right? Some people just know that, right? Some Americans just know that. But the fact that there are dead ass about 8 to 10 different answers to that what should be a very simple question, right? Because that's the equivalent to me going up to a non-American and saying, how many meters in a kilometer? Like, the answer is fucking obvious. It's 1,000 meters to a kilometer, right? Anybody who graduated from fucking elementary school can tell you it's 1,000 meters to a kilometer, right? But the fact that there are Americans who are dead ass being like, I think it's like 1,000? Something like 1,500? Like 4,000? Like, it's not just like second nature. Just goes to show, like, who the fuck decided? Who the fuck looked at a yardstick and went, yeah, I want to make a new measurement. Can you order like 1,759 more of these, and we'll just put them in a line. Don't ask me why I got that number, by the way. I just want to put it in a line and just see how long it is. Oh yeah, that's pretty long. That's a mile from now on. Yep. Don't question the number. Don't question the reason why I asked for exactly 1,759 more of these yardsticks. It just is. That's a mile now. Like, yeah, okay, to be fair, that started in the UK, alright? So you fucking Poms are responsible for that. But, at the same time, the British realized, much later, they probably looked at that and went, yeah, that's fucking dumb. I was like, yeah, that's fucking dumb. You know what, let's make things a little easier, shall we? Let's use the metric system. Let's use this new system. And, it's 10 millimeters to the centimeter. And it's 100 centimeters to the meter. And it's 1,000 meters to the kilometer. Easy. Round that shit down. Make it even. So that's why I'm just thinking, I've always wanted to know, right? I've always wanted to know. Because I've always asked... I don't know if this is getting political. And if it is, I'm sorry. I don't mean it to go in that direction, okay? But I've always wanted to know then. I've always wanted to know. I always ask Americans, I'm like, okay, why is it that you guys still learn the Imperial System? Why is that? And almost everyone will say, well, it's because we've been learning the Imperial System for generations at this point, you know? So, we're basically just too lazy to change it. But, that's bullshit. Because the British, who invented the Imperial System, grew out of that shit. And they made it. So, it's like, and not to mention, if you go to an American university and you go into a field of science, you have to learn the metric system anyway. Because you can't, like, physics and chemistry just does not work in the Imperial System. It is not built for the Imperial System. So it's like, you know, like, please, like, I want to know, right? I'm not saying this to fucking bully Americans, right? I'm not saying that. I'm genuinely concerned. Not concerned. Concerned's not the right word. I'm genuinely curious, right? I'm genuinely curious. Why do you think, if you're an American, why do you think that it has become like this? Why do you think so? Like, does it not just make sense to just throw away the Imperial System? Especially when it comes to measurements, right? And just say, fuck tradition. Fuck tradition. No one uses this measurement anymore, other than us. Fuck tradition. Tradition can suck my dick. Fuck it. Throw it away. It's broken. It doesn't work. Let's use something that actually works and makes sense. Right? And I get it if you learn both. I get it if you learn both. But the only times you learn both, and the only, like, here's the problem with learning both in schools, okay? Hypothetically, let's say that every school, okay, like, because in my head, do you learn both in, like, elementary school? Or is it just, like, if you go into, like, the field of science? Or is it, like, mandatory to learn it in schools? Okay, some people say they learn in elementary, some people say they learn in middle school, some people say they learn in high school. I guess it depends on the school or state, right? I'm assuming. Again, I don't know. I'm trying to understand this. I'm trying to learn it together. Pretty sure it's mandatory? Okay. Let's say, alright, let's hypothetically say that all states in all schools from elementary, from grade 1, right? Or whenever you start to learn measurements, right? I don't know how old I was when I learned measurements. Maybe I was like year 2, year 3, something like that, right? Let's just say, right? Let's say 3rd grade, okay? Let's say 3rd grade, you start to learn measurements, right? So in Australian schools and British schools, you know, you start to learn, okay, this is a centimeter, this is a millimeter, this is a meter, this is a kilometer, all right? 10 millimeters to the centimeter, 100 centimeters to the meter, 1,000 meters to the kilometer. You got it? Cool. You're going to use this for the rest of your life, so remember it, okay? Let's say in American schools, hypothetically, you learn both, right? You learn both. You're sat down and you're like, okay, children, I know you're not even like 10 years old at the moment, but we're going to teach you how to measure things. You ever thought to yourself, you ever like picked up a pen and thought to yourself, huh, I wonder how long this is. If I had to explain to a blind person how long this pen is, right? And the blind person hypothetically knew the concept of length, right? How long would I say this pen is, right? We're not only going to teach you how to measure things, we're going to teach you 2 different ways to measure it. One is a type of measurement called the Imperial System. It's one that everybody here in America uses, right? And you'll hear it all the time. And then there's a second one. Then there's a second one called the metric system that everybody else in the world uses. We're going to teach you both, just in case. But don't worry about the metric system. We're going to teach it to you because it's mandatory to the curriculum. We're going to teach you the metric system. But if you never leave this country that you're in right now, if you never leave America and you finish school in America, you go to university, fuck it. Maybe you don't go to university. You go to fucking, you know, just work immediately after high school, right? I don't care what the fuck you do. As long as you never leave America, Torp, thank you for the gift sub. As long as you never leave America, right? Everybody else around you is going to use this Imperial System. So, yes, we will teach you the metric system. But if you don't use it, you're going to fucking forget about it. Right? That's exactly the case. That's exactly the problem. Just because you learn it in school, it doesn't mean you're going to maintain it when you get older. Like, let's be real. Everybody here... Hey, Vash, what's up? Everybody here in school, right, learned the quadratic equation. Everybody learned it. But how many of you can recite it? Probably not a lot of people, unless you're in some kind of mathematical, you know, field of study or job, right? That's what I'm saying. Just because you learn it in school, it doesn't mean you're going to maintain it. If you don't use it, you're not going to maintain it. And that goes with anything. That goes with language, that goes with knowledge of anything. If you don't use it in real life, then, you know, what the fuck's the point of learning it? So, my problem with the whole concept of, oh, but we learn both of them in schools, it doesn't mean shit. Because if you don't use it, then there's no point. Right? There's no point. If everyone around you in school is measuring things in inches and feet, then it doesn't matter if you learn the metric system in school. If you're not going to fucking use it, they might as well not teach you in the first place. Alright? Like, no one is going to be like, oh yes, of course. The quadratic equation. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Of course. Yeah, I remember that. I use it all the fucking time. No. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. Yes, you need it for sciences, but not every American who finishes elementary school ends up going to a job involving science, does it? Yeah, you won't have a calculator in your pocket all the time. Just mad we have the cooler sounding system. What? What about the word Imperial System sounds cooler than the metric system? I don't understand what your... How did you come to that conclusion? What, because it sounds like Empire? Because it's like a fucking Star Wars reference? Just because it sounds cool, it doesn't mean it is cool, bro. I only use Oz to pounds and a very small amount of metric system since I shop groceries for a living. Yeah, right. Yeah, weight's another thing too. Okay. This I feel is like a very like Australian problem that I'm posing it right now, because you Brits, when it comes to weight, are on the American side. Like, I don't use pounds or stones or anything like that. I don't use ounces, I don't use gallons, I don't use anything like that to measure weight or volume of something. In Australia, we use kilograms and liters. That's it. No ounces, no pounds, no gallons, no stones. To this day, I don't know what the fuck a stone is. Like, obviously, I know what like an actual stone is, like a giant rock. But when it comes to measurements, I don't know what a stone is. You know what, let's look it up right now. How many kilograms in a stone? 6.35 kilograms to a stone. Who the fuck decided that? Who the fuck decided that? So wait, okay. I'm 70 77 kilograms. So let's see how much stone I am. 77 kilograms to a stone. I'm 12.13 stone. What? That doesn't mean anything to me. But then again, pounds don't either. 77 kilograms to pounds. I'm 169 pounds. Again, that doesn't mean anything to me. If I went up to someone and said I'm 169 pounds, that doesn't mean anything to me. Hey, 69. Like, to an American, that makes sense, right? Immediately you'd be like, oh yeah, of course. 169 pounds. Yeah, that makes sense. To me, like, if an American comes up to me and says, like, I'm 140 pounds, I'm just like, cool. It doesn't mean anything to me. But then again, to an American, if I said I'm 77 kilograms, that doesn't mean anything to you, right? Or if a Brit came up to you and said I'm 12 stone, we'd be like, what? What? That doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, how tall am I? I'm 181 centimeters. To an American, that doesn't mean fucking anything. Let's go. 181 centimeters to feet and inches. 5'9"? That's not right. Oh no, 5.94 feet. So yeah, I'm about 6 feet. Yeah, I'm just over 6 feet. I'm like 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. I'm hovering between 6 and 6'1". Like, okay. I understand the concept of feet and inches. Just because I like basketball a lot, and all the measurements are in feet and inches, right? So I get that. But pounds to this day I do not understand. Pounds to this day I do not get. I do not get it. Yeah, I guess I'm 6'1". I'd be 6'1". If I'm 181 centimeters, I'm 6'1", yeah. Is that tall? I don't even know. I never really thought I was tall. Tall for Aki? I mean, yeah, but Aki's 4'11", so... Yeah, so yeah, obviously, anyone who stands next to Aki is tall. She's 4'11". An acre? An acre is like meters squared, right? I don't even know. When it comes to like acres and hectares and stuff like that, I don't even know. Like, I'll admit, I don't know what an acre or a hectare is because I've never, like, looked at a field and gone, yeah, I know. I want to know how many hectares is this? How many acres is this? Fuck if I know, man. I have no idea. An acre is 43,560 square feet. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck is a square foot? That doesn't mean anything to me. What is a square foot? Bruh, can you put it to metric, please? What the fuck is a square foot? Oh, dude, the worst one? The worst one when it comes to Imperial, I just remembered. The worst one when it comes to Imperial is PSI. Like, measuring pressure. PSI is pounds per square inch. Double Imperial. Double Imperial on that shit. Pounds per square inch. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, I always thought that to myself, like, back when, you know, I was watching fucking Mythbusters, right? And, like, Mythbusters always use, you know, like, pressure tanks and stuff like that, and they're like, we're gonna set this baby to 200 PSI. I guess that's a lot. I don't know. I assume that's a lot. Fucked if I know. Oh, God. What is metric pressure? I actually don't know. Metric pressure unit. Pascals. Yeah, pascals equals 1 Newton per square meter. 1 Newton per square meter. Yep. Not gonna lie, I've heard of pascals before, but I never knew what that actually was. Yeah, 1 Newton per square meter. Pascal is the metric equivalent to pounds per square inch, PSI. Yeah. Do we use newtons? You only use newtons if you're in a field of physics. If you don't use newtons, then if you're not in a field of physics, you're not gonna like an everyday person is not gonna use newtons. It's not a thing. Yeah, newtons is a measurement of force. It's F equals ma. Force equals mass times acceleration. And the force and the name of the force is the Newton. I only know this because I don't know if I ever said this, but I originally, when I wanted to go into an everyday person would use PSI. Fair enough. Touche. But like originally when I was entering university, I was going to go into quantum physics. I know. I don't look like someone who will end up being a quantum physicist, but I dead ass wanted to go into quantum physics when I went into uni. I was that close for applying for a Bachelor of Theoretical Science in a major of quantum physics. Yep. But right before I was about to apply for it, I stopped and I thought, this is not going to get me a job. So then I switched to design computing. I was like, what can I do? What can I do in quantum physics? Be a scientist. That's about it. I didn't really want to be a scientist for the rest of my life. And then I became a YouTuber. So I went from quantum physics to design computing in a major in web and graphic design to being a YouTuber who talks about hentai. Perfect transition. Just the most seamless transition. My parents are proud of me. Yeah, I went from quantum physics to anime titties. That's the tagline. The anime man, quantum physics to anime titties. Okay, dead ass though. Dead ass. Quantum physics might seem really fucking convoluted, and that's because it is. But when you start to just understand even 1% of what quantum physics is about, it is so fucking interesting. It is extremely interesting because it's all theoretical. Oh, for the most part, most of it is theoretical. It's so fucking cool. When you like, when it clicks, when that fucking mind-bending concept just clicks in your head, it is so fucking cool. You want to give a lecture on quantum physics? Oh my god, what can I even start with? Okay. Okay. What did I rate Mal on Kissis? I think I gave it an 8. Okay. The simplest concept, alright? The simplest concept, and you've probably all heard of it before, right? Is a little thing called Schrodinger's cat. You've probably heard of it, right? You've all definitely heard of Schrodinger's cat before, right? But how many of you know what the Schrodinger's cat thought experiment actually is? Because so many people, I feel that it's one of those names that is thrown around a lot in like media and like, you know, you hear it all the time in like movies and, you know, fucking TV and stuff like that, right? But not a lot of people actually understand why Schrodinger's cat is such an important paradoxical thought experiment. Okay, so to understand what Schrodinger's cat is, right, we first have to talk about a little thing called a superposition, which is when a particular object in an unclosed system will maintain all states of known properties until the system is closed by an observer in however way it is. So basically, to explain Schrodinger's cat, right? Okay, alright, let me try and explain Schrodinger's cat in the simplest way possible. And I apologize if some of the details are wrong. Again, I didn't go to school for this. I almost went to school for it, but I didn't go to school for this. So this is basically just trying to explain it in basic layman's terms, alright? So Schrodinger came up with this thought concept, or thought experiment. By the way, thought experiment means he didn't actually do it. This is an experiment in his head, right? It's a thought experiment. Should bring up paint and draw a diagram. Oh, fucking hell, alright. Do I have paint on here? I do, okay, cool. Alright. Let me bring up paint, hold on. Okay, give me a second. Window capture. Let me bring up paint. Okay. Okay, here we go. You guys can see that, right? We back in college again. Okay. I'm gonna explain this in the easiest way possible, alright? So I apologize if I get this wrong at all. Okay? So, Schrodinger's cat. Hold on. How far does this stretch to? Okay, it shows the whole thing. Cool, cool. Okay. So here's Schrodinger. Okay? Here's Schrodinger standing on a platform. Okay? That's Schrodinger. Okay? Look at my amazing drawing skills. Okay, that's Schrodinger. Okay? Here is the box. Alright? Now, inside the box is a cat. Okay, here's the cat. Here's the cat inside the box, right? Now, Schrodinger did it with a vial of poison. Einstein did it with a dynamite. But basically, Schrodinger thought to himself, okay, I'm going to put a cat inside of a box, and I'm going to set up a vial of poison. Right? Right here. And he basically said, this vial of poison has a 50% chance of spilling and killing the cat, and a 50% chance of not spilling and not killing the cat. Okay, so it's a 50-50 chance. So what he did was he closed the box so that he can't see inside of the box, right? And he basically said, 50-50 chance. There is a 50% chance that the vial of poison will tip over and kill the cat, or the vial of poison won't tip over and kill the cat. completely random. He doesn't know. Alright? Don't worry, no real cats were harmed. This is a thought experiment. Alright? And it's only until he opens up the box that he will see the cat and be able to confirm if it's alive or dead. But until he opens up the box, he doesn't know if the cat is alive or dead. So in quantum physics terms, that cat is in a superposition of being alive and dead at the same time. So as long as he can't see right now, he can't see inside the box at the moment. He can't see inside the box at the moment. So this cat is in a superposition. It is both alive and dead at the same time, according to quantum physics. And it's only when the box is opened and he can see inside whether he can see if the cat is either alive or dead at the same time. Because in the real world, no two things are alive and dead at the same time. They're either alive or they're dead. Right? So he confirmed, right, that this box that the cat is inside, this is called a system. Right? This is called a system. This box is called a system. And by closing the system, it basically takes this cat's destiny, right? This superposition of this cat, and collapses the system into one of many options. In this case, there are only two superpositions that this cat is in, either alive or dead. And by closing the system, aka opening the box and looking inside, will the system be closed, and he can see if the cat is alive or dead at the same time. Right? That's the basics of quantum physics. That explains superpositions, it explains uncertainty principle, it explains a lot of things that is very fundamental to understanding quantum physics, okay? But then, here's where it gets interesting. So then Schrödinger then said, okay, so basically, I am responsible for closing the system on the cat and determining whether the cat dies or not. But then, hypothetically speaking, what if I'm inside of a box? I'm in my own system. Who is opening my box? To determine whether... to determine my superposition of opening the box or not opening the box. And that's Schrödinger's cat. It's this concept of systems and superpositions, because everything in the universe is in a superposition when it's not being observed. Right? But the fact that right now Schrödinger is in a position of opening the box, that means that something or someone is closing his system that he is inside, aka the box, and closing down his superposition into opening the box to check the superposition of the cat. At the same time, this thought experiment is also a paradox, because that would mean that there would be, if that is the case, then that would mean that the observer of Schrödinger would be all him or it be in and of itself in its own system, and it would just infinitely keep going forever. Which might be the case. We don't know. But it also might not be the case. There wouldn't be a single unit. Like, where would the box stop? It would be a box inside of a box inside of a box inside of a box inside of a box. It would just keep going. But eventually, it has to stop. Or will it? We don't know. And that's Schrödinger's cat. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. There you go. And that's what I wanted to do as a living. And then, you know, I mentioned this whole thing about the uncertainty principle. Right? That's another concept in quantum physics that is quite interesting. Yeah, so it's called the uncertainty principle. Wow, that is not how you spell that out. Okay. Jesus Christ, why is that so... There we go. Let me increase that. Yeah. The uncertainty principle is interesting. How do I explain the uncertainty principle? Basically, if you can... The uncertainty principle says that if you can... Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember. There's a massive blank. Oh, yeah, I spelled... Oh, sorry, I misspelled. Don't worry about the spelling of principle. You get it. The uncertainty principle is about momentum and position. So it is... with any object in the universe, you can't measure its momentum and its position at the same time. You can only measure its momentum or its position, but never both at the same time. So in other words, if you know the momentum of an object, you can't know where its position is. But if you know where the position of the object is, then you can't know the momentum. I think. Is that correct? Again, it's been a long time. And then that ties in later to things like chaos theory, the light particle wave duality, string theory, all that stuff. The light wave particle duality is a really cool concept. Can't believe I'm fucking talking about quantum physics in a fucking Twitch stream. Yeah, the light wave particle duality. Like, this is a really cool concept. It basically says that light is both a particle and a wave at the same time. But then you might think, if you've done basic science, you might think, well, no, that can't be right. Like, it can only either be a particle or a wave. There's no such thing as a thing being both at the same time. Because let's think about it, right? Like, what differentiates between a particle and a wave, right? You have a particle and you have a wave, right? What differentiates between the two? Well, a wave can travel in a vacuum, right? But a particle can't do that. A particle is affected by gravity, but a wave is not affected by gravity. But the live wave particle duality says that light holds both these properties at the same time. Oh, no mass. Sorry, not no mass. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Not vacuum. Mass. Wait, a particle can't travel through a vacuum. I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, light. No, light can't travel. No, a wave can't travel. A particle can't travel through a vacuum. A wave can. Yeah. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah. So I was right. Oh my god, I'm getting confused now. I'm getting confused now. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's look it up. Wave particle duality of light. Okay, let's see. If we don't know, just look it up. Okay. Okay. Wave-particle duality is the concept in quantum mechanics that every particle or quantum entity may be described as either a particle or a wave. Where is the light one, though? Oh, yeah, and then it goes into the Heisenberg experiment. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Basically, the double slit experiment, as it's called, confirmed that light is both a particle and a wave at the same time, but you look at it in traditional physics and there's no such thing as something that is both a light and a wave at the same time. That's all you need to know. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. Why the fuck am I talking about this? How did we get to this? How did we get to this? This is not what I wanted to talk about on stream. I don't know why we got into that. That was a weird question. I'm sorry. That was weird. Oh, Imperial System, yeah. I don't know, science is cool, man. Again, if there are... Don't take my word for it, by the way. There's probably some, like, details about, like, Schrodinger and, like, you know, uncertainty principle and stuff like that, and everything I talked about that's might be wrong. If you're interested, then please go look it up yourself. It's been a long time since I studied any of that. It's been a long time since I studied any of that. I was still in high school when I was studying that shit, so please don't take my word for it. There's probably some things I got wrong. We went from blockbuster to quantum mechanics. Welcome to the Anime Man stream. Anything is possible. We'll eventually get to it. You're a music major? Yeah, I did music as well. I did music theory. Music theory's hard, man. Music theory is easy once it clicks. Yeah, music theory is... Yeah. I mean, music theory is definitely a lot easier than quantum physics, that's for sure. It's definitely a lot easier than quantum physics, that's for sure. I mean, I was classically trained, so we had to, and I learned jazz as well, jazz piano, so I had to study music theory. I don't want to get into music theory, man. I'm not even that good at music theory. I just know the basics. Although writing my own music has definitely helped me in figuring out music theory. Like, more and more. I feel like the more you, like, kind of play around with, like, playing music and stuff, you slowly start to understand it a lot more. And it's fun. When you start to understand fundamentals of music theory, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. How do you write your own music? I don't know. How do you teach someone how you write your own? You just do. You just pick up you just pick up a guitar or you know, sit in front of a piano and you just fucking hit a bunch of notes until it starts to sound nice. That's it, really. I don't know how else I can teach you. I don't know. That's kind of just how I do it. I don't write any of my shit down either. I just remember how to play it. But then eventually, if I don't play it enough, I forget how to play it. Yeah, you just do it. I have been like, should I pull my guitar out? I have been like writing a lot more like songs recently. Should I? What do you think? Or maybe not. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, I've written a few tracks recently that I've been pretty proud of. Let me hold on. Let me turn the noise suppression off. Okay. I'll just get my guitar out. I don't know if it's in tune though. Let me tune it, just in case it sounds like shit. Twitch mixtape! Oh, fuck! Oh, it's definitely not in tune. Clean Jelly, thanks for the 800 bits. No, I won't get DMCA'd because these are all my own songs. Let me bring the camera down. There we go, so you guys can see. But do you remember the in the last guitar stream I did? Do you remember the track I was trying to write? Like this one, the. I made improvements to this one. Yeah, something like that. And then the other one I made the other day was... I've been trying to figure out lyrics to that one. I like that one though. I've been having fun with like more slides and stuff like that. This one's easy too. It's literally just 4 chords. It's just that chord, that chord, that chord, that chord. So it's what is it? If I think this one's so if you we were talking about music theory before, right? For those of you who know music theory, that's a F major on an A minor, F minor / F, C major, That is a G major 7, I believe. And then this is a A minor 7. Lots of 7th chords. I like it. I like that slide. This slide's really fun. Yeah, I like that. Lots of fun. Slides are really fun. Just fucking go. Ew. Very, very math rock, isn't it? Like I like this, like the. Like that, like the slide into a hammer-on. Yeah, I like going down the thing with like hammer-ons there. Like the other song I have has a lot of those, like. Oops. Yeah, you just add some like piano to that. I've just been really having a lot of fun playing piano recently, just playing songs. And just like getting better at my own songs. I haven't recorded any of these yet. But I want to start to... Eventually. Eventually I want to start to. I don't know, I just feel like I need to, like... refine it more. Like, most of those are just, like, ideas, but I want to kind of... refine it into something more. Miguel, thank you for the 5 months. Polyphia is really good. Yeah. Dude, I wish I could play like Polyphia. That shit's hard. That shit's fucking hard. Yeah, I can't play like that though. I think so far though, my favorite riff I've probably written is this one though. I don't know. I really love playing songs, like, so many of the prettiest songs I know how to play on guitar are all Capo 3. Like, you know, fucking the... When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want and not what you need. Like, you know, that's in Capo 3. Yeah, lots of pretty songs are in Capo 3. So I think... And honestly, like, you guys just heard that song, right? The chords I'm playing, like, for my original song, exact same chords, just played differently and in a different order. Because the full... Well, I mean, a little bit different. Instead of an E minor, I'm playing a G major. It's kind of the same thing. One more time, one more chance. Okay. I've never attempted to play it. I gotta look it up. I'll do it because it's you, Shuffling. I don't usually take requests, but I'll do it because it's you. One more chance. Chords. Whoops. There's some really fucking weird chords, though. Oh, God. A add 9 and an A augmented? Ugh. Disgusting. Does it just keep a 0? How the fuck do you play an A org? Hold on, sorry. A at 9. Guitar. Okay, so it's like... Yeah. And then an A org. I hate augmented chords, dude. I've always wanted to use augmented chords in, like, songs, but I've never known how to. Okay. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whoops. C major, C sharp minor. Oh, wait, hold on. C sharp minor. One more time. Oh man, these lyrics are so... I mean, sorry, not these lyrics. These chords are so pretty, but if you don't play it in the right spot, I feel it sounds really fucking, like, sour. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like... いつでも探しているよどっかに君の姿を向かいのホーム路地裏の窓どんなとこにいるはずもないのに願いがもしもなうなら涙に浮かべできないことはもう何もない全てかけて抱きしめてみせるよ Yeah, that's a good song. I'm obviously totally out of practice, as in I've never played that song in my life, so that was fun. I need to get better at that. Alright, that's enough guitar. I'm probably going to end the stream, actually, because I have to record, and also, I'm hungry as fuck. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, Shuffling. Boop. Alright, guys, probably going to end it right here. It's good catching up with you all. Sorry, man. I think all the weird topics we covered today. What the fuck did we cover? We covered how I fucking hate the Imperial System, Blockbuster, quantum mechanics, and playing my own songs. Weird stream. Alright, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to play, stream more for you guys. Because that was fun. Lots of good fun. Thanks for coming out. I will see you guys next time, I guess. Wait, who's streaming right now? Maybe I can raid someone. Who's streaming? Oh, my buddy Bluest is streaming. Alright, let's go raid. Let's go raid my buddy Bluest. What are they streaming right now? Let's see. But go check them out. Fucking awesome friends of mine. Oh, okay, Blue is playing Outriders. So go check her out. She's fucking awesome. She's a good friend of mine living in Tokyo. So go say hi, give her all the love, and I'll see you guys in next stream, I guess. By the way, new Trash Taste coming out tomorrow. You don't want to miss this one, trust me. Please don't miss it. Okay, bye.